Okay, now we're looking at number 32. So we'll look at the limit as theta goes to pi over 2 of secant theta minus tangent theta. And you remember from your trig identities that secant is 1 over the cosine and tangent is sine over cosine. So you already have a common denominator here, and if you plug in pi over 2, the cosine of pi over 2 is 0, so you definitely have infinity minus infinity, which is an indeterminate form. And if you look at this, this is going to be 1 minus the sine of theta divided by cosine theta. Right, and so you have basically 0 over 0 now, because when you plug pi over 2 in, you get. So what you want to do is multiply, it's just a technique here. You want to multiply top and bottom by the conjugate of 1 minus sine theta. And it's going to be fun because you're going to force, the conjugate of 1 minus sine theta is 1 plus sine theta. You'll force the Pythagorean identity here. And so we'll have the limit as theta goes to pi over 2 of 1. So when we FOIL this out, the middle terms cancel out, and so you have minus sine squared theta over cosine theta. Now, you remember from the Pythagorean identity that sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta equals 1, so you can solve that to see that 1 minus sine squared theta is really equal to cosine squared theta. So we'll write this as cosine squared theta over cosine theta. So since you have a cosine theta in the denominator and you have 2 in the top, you can cancel. And so now you can do a direct plug-in, and the limit as theta goes to pi over 2 of the cosine theta, of course, is the cosine of pi over 2, which is 0. So the big joke there is all that work for nothing.